And from random acts of kindness to deep feelings of depression, everyone is reacting to the tragedy in Newtown in their own way. And all of them may be normal reactions to traumatic experiences. Here to talk about that and more is Dr. Rob Fazio, licensed psychologist and founder of Hold the Door for Others. Doctor, first, where does the name come from, Hold the Door for Others?
Hold the Door for Others comes from my dad's last act when he was here in Manhattan. He was on the 99th floor of the World Trade Center, and he was last seen holding the door to help people. And that's how we started our nonprofit and reaching out.
And you talk about, I guess, to some of your patients and to people of your group about moving in rather than moving on. And we always say, you know, it's time to move on. What does moving in mean?
Yeah, you know, there's several things that are really important. One of the things is, unfortunately, people just don't know what to say. So they can actually say something that makes the feelings worse or more intense. So this whole philosophy of moving in rather than moving on means to let people be aware of their emotions, letting children and parents know that it's okay to have those feelings. And those feelings are fuel, but you drive the car, and what you do with those feelings are what's important.
You know, we heard from Ann Curry about the 20 acts, 26 acts. Great idea. It's spreading all over social media. What does that do for us emotionally and for our well-being, helping others? Why does that help us cope?
There's something called emotion contagion. So emotions are contagious. If someone sets off an emotion that is negative, some anger, or goes in that direction, it takes us down that path. But if someone does acts of kindness, it does two things. It starts a cycle of positive thinking and feeling and helping each other, and it also has benefits for that person who's helping. So we talk a lot about healing through helping others, and doing those acts of kindness helps everyone and creates a system of positive interactions.
What do you tell just everyday people, maybe people who aren't even connected to Newtown, who say, I now feel helpless. I feel that my kids are helpless. Yeah. What do you tell those people?
We all feel helpless and powerless at times. It's important to, rather than be reactive, to be active. And what we mean by that is, you know, I go talk to children sometimes, and they can list, you know, 100 things of ways to hold the door and way to help people. So what we do is we have lists of how you can be helpful and be intentional about what you do and how you start your day. And we say a door a day. So one door a day, and that creates that positive movement.
Is this even something that you would recommend to the families of the victims? I know in a separate case, Madonna Badger, she's going to Indonesia, I think, this Christmas to help kids over there because she lost her children in that horrible house fire. And she says that's going to make her feel better. Is this something that people could do in Newtown as well?
Yes. Right now, it's about crisis stabilization. It's about protecting people. And then we really feel it's about three things: self-connect, self-care, self-challenge. Self-connect is about being aware of your emotions. Self-care is about taking care of yourself, learning relaxation. And then the self-challenge is what makes us different, which is moving towards growth and taking a step forward. So we do recommend that, but everyone has their own timeline. A lot of people say time heals wounds. That's not necessarily true. It's what you do at that time that heals wounds.
Psychologist Dr. Rob Fazio, his group is called Hold the Door for Others. Doctor, thank you for your time.
Thanks.